Secretary of Education Arne Duncan was asked by a student about charter schools at the Read to the Top event held here at the Department of Education. He tells CNSnews.com he's not a fan of charter schools, but he's a fan of good charter schools. He also says charter schools that are not performing should be closed. What are your thoughts on charter schools? Do you believe in more funding, federal funding for charter schools?
I'm not a fan of charter schools. I'm a fan of good charter schools. We happen to have some phenomenal charter schools around the country. We want those to grow and replicate, and a couple of them represented here today. We also have some third-tier charter schools around the country. I think those need to close. And so I think where you have great schools and long waiting lists, we need to learn those lessons. We need to help them replicate and give more students those opportunities. But when charters aren't working, we need to deal with that openly and honestly as well.
And what criteria do you think you'll use to determine which one should be closed and which one should?
I think you look at a variety of criteria. Obviously, we have to, as a country, dramatically increase the graduation rate, reduce the dropout rate, and make sure many more of our high school graduates are prepared to do college-level work.
Duncan also says the Obama administration wants high national education standards under the No Child Left Behind Act.
Well, what the President and I have been arguing pretty vociferously is that we've had 50 states doing their own thing, 50 different bars, and in many cases they've been dummied down, and in fact we've been lying to states, including the state I'm from Illinois. And so what we want is a common high bar, high standards, but really let local educators be flexible, be innovative, be creative to hit that higher bar. The best ideas about education are never going to come from Washington. They're always going to come from local teachers, local principals who are making a difference in students' lives. My job is to listen, to learn, to pay attention to what's working, and really scale up those best practices and invest in them. It's an unbelievable opportunity.
And overall, do you think one law should govern all states on the education front?
Well, I think as a country, we've lost our way educationally. I think we have to dramatically raise the bar. I think we have to educate our way to a better economy. And I also am absolutely convinced that this is the civil rights issue of our generation. The dividing line in our country today is less around race and class than around educational opportunity. And children from very tough backgrounds, if they have a chance to go to great schools, they're going to be successful. If they don't, we perpetuate poverty and social failure. So it's critically important as a country that we take another step, that we have transformative change and reform. We have to get dramatically better.
Nicholas Balassi, CNSnews.com, Washington.